Hi. Well, first of all, it's really nice to meet you. Yeah. Well, I'm Spring, and this is some of our current line from the boutique. So, we are always happy to make house calls and provide personal shopping experiences. So, we're happy to be here for you today. Good, good. So I understand that you're looking for some gifts for someone special? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Well, I think she'll be very, very pleased. Great. Now, I know we had talked a little bit on the phone about her measurements and her personality. It can be very difficult to shop for the people we care about. Yes, no, even for me. hmm so what I've done is, you're welcome to look through our whole line here if you want. And I've set up a couple of our outfits on some mannequins just to give you an idea of measurement. The fox one. Yeah, I have a real, I have a real love for foxes, so, I thought that might be a winner. Yeah, great. So, if it's okay, I will start off by just showing you a few of the apparel items that I've picked out. And then we can, after that, look at a few accessories that might be fun to either round out an outfit or just to add to the gift overall. Okay? Good. Good. I'm excited. Okay, and I'll start by showing you some outfits. Now, you did tell me that she's a little bit outgoing and prefers things that are playful, a little eccentric sometimes. Well, that's exactly what we do. So she's an ideal customer. So some of the things I've pulled are quite different, and you'll see. But if there's any of them that you would rather just pass on, that's fine too. Great. Okay. So the first item I have is this really fun plaid dress. You'll see it has little buttons. This is just a decorative flourish. They're not actual closures. And then you'll see that the line of the dress pops out right at the waist to give it a little bit more volume. Exactly, so that if she wanted to take a spin in it, twirl around or flounce up the skirt, she can. There's also faux closures on the outside, these little buttons, and I just think they're darling. You'll also notice that at the shoulder, there's a little bit of pleating to give the shoulder a little tiny bit of volume. So that the sleeves, let's just take it off that hanger since it doesn't want to stay up. The the sleeves themselves then get a little bit of volume, which gives it a little bit of fantasy, along with this lace, which is just ruched right down to the bow. And this one is, well, it's very, very unique. And you'll notice that the green and black and tan has just the tiniest bit of gold threading. So when it's in the sunshine, it will sparkle just a little bit. Okay? So that's a choice. Oh yeah, would you like to feel it? Certainly. Okay? So you can feel. It's very soft. And this is a blend, so it's very, very lightweight for summertime. And you'll notice at the bottom, it has just a little layer of ruffles. So this one is quite different, and I can promise that no other girl will have this dress. Okay. So, you mentioned she likes cooler colors, blues and greens and things. So, the next look I have for you is very, very on trend. It is a mint summer dress, and it ties in the back so that you'll have a little bow, which is very, very flattering to the figure. Yes. And like I said, the color mint right now is very popular, although it's a perennial favorite of mine already. And I really love the scale of the stripes. They're not too big and they're not too small, so they won't overwhelm the figure, but they help sort of get smaller and smaller to draw the eye to the waist. And then right below the waist we have these box-inspired pleats. Yes, sort of like on a traditional cheerleading outfit. That's good. That's exactly what it is. But it gives it a little bit more finish. And again, like we talked about with the last outfit, it gives it a little bit of volume and fullness in the skirt, which is always somewhat more stylish, especially if she likes more retro or nostalgic type fashions. Yes. And I'll let you feel this one. This one is very, very lightweight, and you'll see. Yeah. Go ahead. It's so lightweight, but it does have a little bit of lining so that it won't be see-through in the sunlight. Okay? So we'll set that one aside for you. Now, I wasn't exactly exactly sure if you were just looking for very, very casual or if you were interested in special occasion looks. So I did pull a variety. So this next one is a little bit more evening or special occasion oriented, though it's still quite easy to wear. And the palette here is a little more neutral. And this is the softest dress I've ever felt. So, you can see that it's definitely more cocktail length. It's certainly not a formal gown or anything, but it has these sort of secret sparkles, I like to call them. And they really pick up the light. And this is like a very, very soft top. And then the skirt itself is quite soft. And what I love about it is that it is quite light, but it could easily be layered for a little bit more warmth in the evening. And you'll see, I actually probably need to steam this one a little bit. There's a couple little wrinkles in it, and I'm sorry for that. But I want you to really feel how soft and luxurious this is. And of course, this is just a synthetic material. We don't sell any kinds of fur or skin products, but you can go ahead and feel how soft, how smooth it is. And like I said, the sparkles are just barely there, and they're in these tiny little loops. Just tiny, tiny loops of these golden bits of shimmer. And they're not actually sparkles. Those tend to get all over when you wear them. But these are actually just little pieces that are each individually sewn into the fabric, and that way they don't get all over the place. And the garment itself can be worn many, many times. And like I said, the bottom here is really lovely too, if you want to feel how soft. And you did mention she likes a cooler palette, and this one is a little bit more neutral. But if you'll notice, the color of it is actually almost hiding some violet tones. So you get actually that same cool sort of wintry effect that she seems to like. Yes, almost frosty. And then just a tiny, tiny bit of warmth from the sparkle design. Yeah. And like I said, they're individually embellished. You like that one? Okay. So let's put that over there. And like I said, if you do decide on this one, I can steam it for you before you go. Yes, sometimes as we travel so much, sometimes the clothes, they can get a little scrunched here and there. Okay, now this one is well, I'll just show it to you. And this is going to be so fun, I think. So what it is a romper, and that's like what I'm wearing now. It's a one-piece outfit with shorts and then the top all together. But this jumper has this wonderful off-the-shoulder layer. And so what I really love is that it mimics the pattern suggested here with its own sort of little cloud up top. And the shorts are fully attached, and it has a nice zip so that the fit is perfect every time. Put the hanger over here. So I'll show you the zip. First of all, just to get an idea, this part would hang just off the shoulder, just a tiny bit, so it's a little bit playful and a little bit romantic. And then the zip is in the back, and this ensures that it will stay up exactly as it needs to, and that the fit will be just perfect every time, because there's just a little bit of give right here so that it will fit without falling down, of course. Right, so, and the zip is fully finished, so you don't see it at all. And then it is, of course, hidden. Under the layer here. And I can guarantee that she won't run into anybody with the same outfit ever. This is the only one I've ever seen, and I just had to snap it up. It's perfect for summer. It's perfect for a beach day, or for a picnic. And it just, like I said, it has just a silky layer that can kind of float around like a cloud. Do you think she might like that? You do. And if you are interested in rompers, we do have more. We have one with a whale design on it. We have some more plain ones as well. Okay? Alright. Finally, in terms of apparel, this is a little bit out there. This is a military jacket, and it goes all the way down past the waist, so it actually can be worn almost like a dress if you wanted to, but let me show you. It has military epaulets, that hang over the shoulder, so this is the shoulder here, and instead of a traditional epaulette, you have beading, and layers of beading that will just cascade down. And it's so intricate. And of course that's on both sides. So you can really see the details. Now I've seen a similar design in, on certain red carpets at music events. It's a very popular kind of look that is still somewhat avant-garde, but I feel still very wearable for a brave trendsetter. The shoulders have a little padding so that they stand up. I'll show you. You have to be a little careful slipping it on, okay? So you can really see that it can raise a sort of power with the shoulder, but also a sense of whimsy and a sense of luxury. And I just love it. And like I said, it fills out into a dress coat. And one of my favorite things about this is that it even comes complete with the tool that will go on underneath it. Now, what this tool will do is go underneath the dress part of the jacket to create volume. And I'll just squish it for you. But it will also peek out just a little bit beneath the coat. And you can feel that if you want. Yeah. So this goes right around the waist. And then on top of it sits the coat. And I think that the combination of tulle, which is something traditionally very, very feminine and very, very girly, with the jacket, which is of course black and military inspired, creates just a lovely tension. You can see it'll button right here on the inside, so it creates a tension between masculinity and femininity. Let me just show you real quick. So it slips on and over, and then you have just this really cool effect. Then you'll button it up, and the tool, I'll just give you a quick idea. The tool would just sit underneath, and you can see here so it gives the impression again of that masculinity, that toughness, from these shoulder pads. And the military implications of epaulets and strong shoulders and structured material. And then it still stays very feminine with the tulle beneath. So I think this could be really exciting for a playful, strong, confident woman. Great. Do you want to feel the tulle again? Sure. Yes. It's silky. Okay, so I know I want to keep this one, but I think it might be the perfect present. You like it? Okay. Well, then maybe I'll be willing to part with it for your sake. Okay, so I'm going to set this one over there. So you think some of those things might work? Great. Well, I know you wanted to look at a couple accessories before we go. Is that correct? Yes? Great. I have just a few to show you then. And did you have a preference in terms of jewelry, purses, novelty items? Anything? Okay. Well, let's start with something a little bit different. This is a bracelet with a traditional Victorian cameo. And you can see there's a flower, this beautiful cameo, and all around there's just wonderful detail. And it just pulls open and closes. So you don't need an actual closure for that, which is really pretty, I think. And then I have one more bracelet you might like. Which is this guy. And this is an owl. A very, very textured owl. He's got big, beautiful eyes. And those are just fake little onyx gemstones. And he has these wonderful owl brows. Owl brows. And it's made from enamel. And this one clips open, so it's easy for anyone. Just like that. And clips back together again. Okay? And owls are certainly in style. But at the same time, I think an owl is one of those sort of cute, playful creatures that doesn't necessarily suggest an overt sense of cuteness, you know? So it's maybe a little more sophisticated than just, you know, a kitten or a puppy or something like that. Yeah. Well, owls are they're very wise, aren't they? Yeah. So this could be a great way to suggest wisdom. Yes. Okay. Oh, and speaking of strange creatures, this is a necklace which I just absolutely love. Look at this all straightened out. This is And our little octopus has these beautiful suction cups. And each one of them is just a little gem. And then he has a crown and big, 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 big blue eyes. He's very handsome, and he's also caught a little bit of a fish. Now he's an octopus, so maybe he caught the fish to eat it. Maybe he just caught the fish to be friends with it. And it has this chain. And it can go right around the neck. And I think it's very fun with nautical looks like I have. This is a sailor-inspired outfit I have, and so I happen to think that this could be quite cute with something similar. Yes. Okay. Now, for something a little different, I did think about a collar. And this one has layers, again, of little sparkles on it. I'll show you how it works. It goes around, and it won't work wonderfully with the outfit I'm wearing right now. But what it does is it can add the appearance of a collar to any outfit, which is great. And each little piece is round and sparkles, so you can see how it really, really, really catches the light. And then you can tie it if you want. You can tie it in a bow so that everyone can see the bow. Or you can hide the string from it as well once you tie it underneath. And what it does is it helps bring the collar trend. I don't know if you know this or not, but in women's fashion for the last couple of years, something called the Peter Pan collar has been very in and has led the way for lots of collars and faux collars and just the suggestion of collars. You'll see that even here we have some collars suggested, and that look sort of occurs and reoccurs in fashion at different times, but it's quite playful. It almost suggests a little bit of boyishness. Now each piece here is fully attached, so it can turn any outfit into something a little bit more festive, a little bit more formal, and it can just add a layer to anything, really. So it's a fun piece that functions in a way as a necklace, but then really just becomes part of the outfit. And you can feel it, and you can see how it's almost like a reptilian skin or something. And we do have other collars as well if you're interested. Adding a collar is just such a fun way to really change up and transform an outfit. Now this is a hat, and it's perfect for summer. It's a straw hat. I'll show you. Let's see. And you can wear it however you like. And again, it's made out of straw with a ribbon around it. You'll forgive me for getting all messy. And it has these lovely little silk flowers attached to it. The straw is very classic, and it looks in a way quite old world. Something you might wear for a walk around the boardwalk. Something you might wear again to the beach or to a picnic. Something you might wear to a horse race, something like that. But I love hats because each hat, again, adds so much personality to any look. And it sort of completes a look, and again, it gives you the chance to change up an outfit when you're outside, when you're inside, and really, really, really make it your own. I thought that she might like this one because it's so light. I thought it might fit in nicely with the kind of color she likes without interrupting anything. And I just think that it's quite charming without being too fancy, without being too overt. And I think there's just a ton of different ways you can wear it. You could wear it with your hair up, you could wear it with your hair down. And of course the straw is just so light. At the same time, it will protect you from the sun. I should say it will protect her from the sun. Though if you would like to try it on, you're more than welcome. But I think it's a lot of fun. And of course the black ribbon here, I think gives it a level of sophistication as well. So, yes, it's perfect for summer. Just perfect. Okay, now the very last thing I want to show you is something quite unique. And it's more of a novelty type item. Now, this may look like a Rubik's Cube. And of course, that's what it's modeled after. But it's actually a purse or a handbag, whichever you prefer. And it has these chains. Each panel is vinyl and individually sewn on. And I thought of this because you said that she was quite smart and that she's quite playful. And you'll see again, it's not quite solved. which might be a little bit maddening for some people. But of course that's part of the fun. And if you feel it, and if you squeeze it, you'll notice that it's very, very sturdy. And of course the colors are so bright. And this will, of course, stand out. It's not a subtle purse. But again, at the same time, for somebody who values individualism and a certain levity in their fashion, I think this is so playful. In the history of fashion, there have been some designers and some collections that have sort of veered toward objects, especially pop cultural objects and icons. And so most recently Moschino showed off a sort of McDonald's inspired runway show. It reminded me a little bit of this. That fashion can be quite playful. Now, I'll show you again. It has these chains, and that makes it quite easy to carry. And it adds a little bit of, I think, coolness. And it has these nice grips that are vinyl too. And you can see they're very squishy and very comfortable for a comfort grip. Finally, and most importantly, this bag has a lot of room in it. Now, I don't know about her, but I can say for myself that I need to be able to fit all my secrets into my purse. I don't know how, but purses, they just get filled up. They just sort of magically populate with stuff. And then if I don't always have that stuff with me, I feel so uncomfortable. So I think a lot of women are like that. Not all of them, but I can tell you this purse actually has so much room in it, as you can imagine. And it's very, very sturdy. Again, you can, please, yeah, feel it. You can feel how sturdy it is. So I'll show you how it opens. Again, the top has one more chain. And all you do is pull down the chain, and it will pull down each zipper. Now, it does have a Velcro grip as well, and that is just to make sure that nothing ever falls out if you forget to zip. But it's quite loud, so I'm going to go ahead and let you play with that later if you want. Anyway, I think that for the right person, this could be a real home run, just because it's so whimsical. So, you like it? Well, more importantly, do you think she would enjoy it? You do? She does? Oh, she does. Okay. So she's quite into games and things like that. Great. Well, okay, why don't you tell me if any of these items were interesting to you? Okay, great. So, we'll go ahead and get this one ready to go. And then as far as the dresses and the coat, sorry, I'm quite disheveled now at this point. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you want to go for the you liked the cloud outfit? Yes. Let me grab that. Okay. And let's just check real quick on the size to make sure. And of course, if it doesn't end up fitting, you can let me know. So this one is going to fit a size small. And that's what you said she is, right? Okay. And let's get this zipped back up for you. Great. And again, I really love this one. Its fabric almost suggests denim, though it's not quite denim, so it's not quite so heavy. Great. And you want to go with the military jacket too. Okay, so let's get those folded up. And I can put those in a bag for you if you'd like. Yes. Yes, we accept all kinds of cards, but you could also pay via PayPal if you'd like. That would be easy. Okay. So, okay. So we'll get that put in there. The military jacket, I'm going to go ahead and get in a garment bag for you. Yeah. But first I'd like to go ahead and steam that, just so it's perfect for her, okay? Great. Okay, and then, oh, one more. The octopus necklace. That's a personal favorite, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so this one, yeah, you can take a look and kind of feel what the weight is like. Yes, it's quite fun. Okay. Okay, so we'll get that octopus. Is it okay if I put that in the same bag? Okay. There we go. Okay. And I will go get that last outfit steamed for you. And let me know if you think of anything else. Okay, great. Well, it's been so much fun talking to you today, and I really hope she loves it. Please let me know if anything doesn't work out. Okay? Great. Thank you so much.